aircraft is not permitted. Your safety is our top priority, and we're taking extra care to create a safe and healthy travel experience. High tech.
Rồi, vừa đáp xuống phi trường Boston, 5 tiếng rưỡi bay từ San Francisco qua đây. Đuối quá rồi. Thôi bây giờ đi tới chỗ lấy xe. Vé sắp tốn nước tầm rồi. Cái gì không này?
neighborhoods described as like points on a compass, but they're not the same. The west end of Boston isn't really as far west as you can go. The Back Bay of Boston is much further west here. This idea, when we were all told that John Hancock signed his name in big letters so the king could see it, that document never made it to the king. That was just the official document. The copies, the king got a copy, and they read a copy from here. Some of those copies still exist. They call them broadsheets. But some of them are still around. They sell for millions of dollars. But the original, what's in Washington, D.C., on the left-hand side, is Robert Treat Paine. He signed the Declaration of Independence. And James Otis, he famously said, taxation without representation is tyranny. Now, if you look on the right, you see two bricks on the sidewalk. That's the Freedom Trail. There's nothing special about the Freedom Trail. It just prevents you from getting lost. No, that's all it is. It's all the historic sites. It was laid out in the 50s so people didn't get lost. If you try to walk the Freedom Trail, the oldest public park in America, in the middle of the Boston Common is a beige building. The beige building you see is the Visitors Information Center for the whole city. If you're not sure where to go and you're not sure what to do, start your adventure in this building on the right-hand side. Now, this was set up as the common area where the pilgrims could graze cows. This is not a park like the kind of park you and I think of. The Puritans were not the kind of people that played Frisbee. That's just not who they are. They didn't throw a ball around. They were very, very, very conservative. The next street runs parallel to Berkeley to B, then Clarendon, Dartmouth, Exeter. You guys go down to Fenway Park. Fenway Park is in Jersey with a J. So it's Arlington, Berkeley, Clarendon, Dartmouth, Exeter, Fairfield, Gloucester, Hereford, Kitchener, Jersey. When you get in BVLG, that's 4 vowels in a row. How do you pronounce that? Buildings shift. They try to make it so the buildings, so the pilings never dry out and flush you. And when we're on the river, I'll show you how they do that. As we take this right on the left-hand side, this is our first quacking opportunity, we're going to see ourselves, and we are now about, sorry about the delay, but safety is everything. Okay, now everybody look outside the window. I have a question for everybody. By show of hands, who says the water looks clean? Nobody. By show of hands, who says one person? Who says the water looks dirty? Sure, you win. This is the cleanest urban river in North America. It's not just clean, it's really, really clean. I just have to make a quick call and I'll tell you why it's this color. Bear with me. Dirty leaves. They have dirty leaves in Atlanta, lots of them. They know what to do with them all. So she brings them by the truckload, and you take some of her dirty leaves and you put them in your nice clean water. That's how tea works. That's how this river worked. This river was really, really, really clean. Hopkinton. It began at the same place that the marathon began. Then the lady from Atlanta showed up with a truckload of leaves, and she put them at the bottom of the river, and the river meandered all the way to Boston, and it got this color. It's the naturally occurring tannins. Nothing's wrong. It actually, the EPA says it has between an A- and a B+. It's actually cleaner than almost wide the river is in its natural state. It's almost a mine. When the British landed at Leechbear Point, when they were marching from Concord, Lexington, that Leechbear Point on the right. This is Cambridge, Massachusetts on the right-hand side. Now, Captain, too long the front windshield. First, let's enjoy the gold dome on the left-hand side. That's the Massachusetts State House. And then let's tell us who Tim Berners-Lee is. Tim, this is all people banging in rivets and literally tightening our bolts. Now, in front of us, all of that is man-made. I know this requires a large imagination. From this bridge all the way down, everything you see in front of us, none of that's there to the mid-1800s. They start in the 1830s, it's over about the 1880s. Follow your ride, starting here on the left, go all home, always. One of the reasons this river is as clean as it is because George Bush Sr. said he was going to clean it up, and he did. We never get this, but because of the weather, we're in with a lot of time. We have this duck for an hour and 20, an hour and 30 minutes, so we might as well enjoy it. So I think this is the first time in 5 years we've actually turned back just for the sake of it, because it's such a pretty day. There's no reason to bring the duck back if we can have a good time with it. Has anybody ever seen the fireworks display on July 4th in Boston? That's the hat show right there on the left-hand side. That's where the Posh plays. Yeah, he drags them back across Lake Champlain and he sets them up on Dorchester Heights. The British did one look at the situation, they see Boston Harbor, They realize there's no way of getting out of the harbor without fast we're going. All right, front wheel's going to touch. Got to shut off the radio. We don't need that anymore. Front wheel's touch. Give a little pull. Propeller gives a little push. Shut off the front wheel. Shut off the propeller. Let me hear it for our captain, please. The first time he's ever done this. One of the largest skate parks in North America on the left-hand side. Now, when we bring the duck in for landing, first person off the duck needs to be our captain. That's for safety reasons. We just came up out of the water. He's going to lower that back ladder in the back and make it safe for everybody. I need to be the second person off the duck. Everyone wants to say hi to me, say hello, whatever you want to do. I'll be down the bottom to greet everybody. Anybody wants to go inside the museum to go to the bathroom, the museum is open. Walk inside the museum and you can turn right or left. If you
Ready? Rồi trả xe rồi mới đi trở lại để có xe rước sân bay như vậy.